Hi, my name's Tamara with the Roo Apron. I'm here at Ritter's Nursery in Spokane, Washington. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the Roo. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to put the Roo on. It's going to come out of your package like this. This kind of square hole, you're just going to place that over your head, and these long straps are just going to hang behind you. You're going to grab the straps, just thread them back to front through the side D-rings, and just simply tie them behind you. Tie them as tight or as loose as you like. That's the way it really is one size fits all. And then you just kind of pull on the shoulder straps until it's comfortable. So now that you have the Roo on, what is the Roo and why do you need the Roo? So let's just, if you have a bunch of flower beds outside, we're going to use rose bushes for example. So you go outside to your rose bed, you notice it needs to be weeded and deadheaded. And typically what you do is weed, deadhead, you just leave a pile of your weeds and deadheaded roses on the grass. Rather than doing that, shove all the weeds and the deadheaded roses in the front pouch. Stuff it as full as you like, and once you have it as full as you like, undo the ropes, and everything will funnel out the bottom into your yard waste bin. And you might be thinking, I'm not going to be able to put roses in there because of the thorns. This is a 10-ounce canvas cotton, and this is water-resistant ripstop nylon. So the thorns aren't going to get through and poke you. I have a lot of rose bushes and I've done a lot of rose pruning with the Roo. You're going to be safe. So like I was saying, you're not going to have a pile of weeds and deadheaded flowers on the grass after you've worked so hard to make your rose bed clean. You're going to have it in front of you, you're going to take the mess with you and just empty it to your yard waste bin, and then you can go to the next task. And a nice thing, another added benefit of the apron is there's 2 deep pockets because you're going to need your clippers when you do a lot of deadheading. So rather than leaving the clippers on the fence posts or in the lawn, really never to be seen again, just take it with you as you move from task to task. So rather than having piles of weeds and deadheaded flowers all over your yard after you've worked so hard to make it look so pretty, you just take it with you, fill it as full as you like, and then just simply go to your yard waste bin and empty it out. Another added benefit, if you don't have a lot of flower beds that you tend at your home, but you have a big vegetable garden, the Roo is a great tool for that as well. I hang my apron right outside my back door. I put it on every time I go outside to garden because there's always more to do than you anticipate. So let's just say, for instance, you're going out to your garden to get a few tomatoes for dinner that night, and you get outside and there's like 6 tomatoes that need to be harvested, and carrots and cucumbers and squash. Rather than trying to juggle it in your arms or feeling the front of your shirt like we've all done, just put it in the front pouch of the Roo. So place all your harvested vegetables in the front pouch, go in your kitchen sink, and then just empty them to your sink, rinse them off, and you're done. Another great, if you have both the flower garden and the vegetable garden, go out, do your weeding, deadheading, shove the pouch full, empty it out, go to your vegetable garden, do all your harvesting, and you're done. The mess stays on the apron, you're not getting your shirt all dirty bringing in your vegetables. And this is machine washable. I recommend line drying it, but you can throw it in the wash. Another great way to use the apron is fruit tree picking. In the state of Washington, we're very fortunate to have a lot of apple trees. We use this all the time to pick apples. It's so great because you have both your hands free to climb the ladder, get the choicest fruit, and just put it right in front of you, rather than trying to balance a basket on your arm or delicately place the fruit on a basket or box that's on the ground. You have both your hands free while you're picking, the added benefit of the pockets while you're up there, so again, you can put your clippers in there, phone if you take that with you, sunscreen if you want to bring that with you. It's amazing for fruit tree picking. And another nice thing is the way it's designed. It distributes the weight across the top of your back. So apples can get a little heavy. Potatoes, if you're harvesting a lot of potatoes. So it's very comfortable to wear because it's not hanging around your neck like most aprons do. It's distributing the weight across the top of your back. So like I said, we do a lot of fruit tree picking with the Roo. We pick apples, cherries, peaches. For those of you that have citrus trees, oranges, limes, lemons, all kinds of fruit, if you're storing anything in a basket, a bucket, or a box, use the Roo for that task. You can also use the apron to pick more delicate fruits like strawberries, blueberries, huckleberries. We have a lot of people that do huckleberry picking in the Northwest. And they usually put a bucket on their side with a belt. And rather than using that contraption, which can pull on your hips, a lady that bought the apron said, I'm just going to put the bucket in the pouch itself. So you still have both hands free, the added benefit of the pockets, and the distribution across the top of your back rather than pulling on your hips. So you can still use the Roo even when you're picking the more delicate fruits. Just put a bucket in the front pouch. So you can see there's many different applications for the Roo in the garden, fruit tree picking, harvesting fruits and vegetables, weeding and deadheading your flower beds, but there's also some application inside. People are always pointing out to me new ways to use the Roo when I'm at flower garden shows. And I had one lady who owns a daycare that was saying she's going to put all the toys in the front pouch and then take it to her sink and empty all the toys out the bottom where she does her disinfecting. And I had a house cleaner that bought it that said she's going to put all of her cleaning supplies in these pockets and then just go around the house and pick up garbage like she might, seeing the benefit of the weight being distributed across the top of her back and carrying everything with her rather than having to go to and from her cleaning bucket. And I also discovered that I could use the Roo while decorating my Christmas tree this year. I just put all the ornaments in the front pouch and just went about decorating my tree rather than having to worry about going to and from the Christmas tote to grab my ornaments. So I hope this was helpful for you in seeing all the different ways that you can use the Roo apron inside and out. The Roo is sold at many retailers in the Northwest and Northern California, here at Ritter's in Spokane as well. You can also visit my website, therooapron.com, to find more locations and see if there are any questions that you might be answered. Thanks so much.